All right, so I know it's been a minute. Yeah, so I've been out of the game for a few weeks. So I thought it would be fun this week just to take a break from makeup. I mean, we've been taking a break from everything, but I thought it would be fun to take a break from makeup videos and let's delve into skincare a little bit. So I'll be honest, I'm kind of nervous to do skincare. I feel like whenever you do a skincare video, there's a lot of stigma around it and people, you know, get really upset if you say certain things. So what I thought would be fun to do is to go through my skincare routine morning and night and then just talk about like what little things that I tweak or add to it if I am putting on makeup. So I hope you guys have been doing well. I hope everybody's been staying safe and being responsible. Because if not, I'm coming to get you, okay? I'm just kidding. But seriously, y'all are grown-ups, be responsible, okay? All right, we're done. So let's start off with my morning routine. Now, one thing that may shock you guys is I don't usually wash my face in the morning. Skincare sin, right? Oops, another one, I just touched my face. This is off to a great start. So I usually don't wash my face in the morning. That's because I'm not as excessively oily as I used to be, and I cleanse my face really well at night. So usually during the morning, I just am kind of like just trying to get the products on my face that I know I need to have for the day. So usually I will start off with an essence, and I use this morning and night. This is the Peach and Lily Wild Dew Treatment Essence. Love, love, love this product. I feel like it's a good overall product, really regardless of your skin type. Like I'm pretty sensitive, but also oily and sometimes dry in certain places, but most of the time I'm oily. Every like once a year I get super dry, but most of the time I'm pretty oily. So I have really loved this product. I've been using it for a while. I feel like the reason you want to use an essence is to help your other products work better. So that's why I use this one. And then I would not recommend actually going out and buying this particular product, but I'm just showing you this one because it's the one I'm trying to finish and use up. So this is the Mario Badescu, the Vitamin C Serum. Honestly, not really a fan of the brand. I'm just trying to finish this up. There's better vitamin C serums out there that are probably cheaper too. That's really the main problem I have with it, is not that it doesn't work. It's just way too expensive for what it does. So we will not be talking about that brand anymore. Then after I do my essence and my serum, I usually go in with a eye serum, and I do that morning and night, same product. This is the Skin Iceland Brightening Eye Serum with Arctic Peptides. It makes everything so soft in my under eyes, keeps them moisturized without breaking me out, which is really easy to do. Yeah, I really love it. So that is the eye serum that I use. Then I will use my eye cream, which right now I am loving the Tatcha Silk Peony. It's a melting eye cream. So like, I don't know how well you can see that, but it's kind of like a balm. You have to take your finger and rub it in there. I use my ring finger because that's what I see all the skincare people on YouTube saying, is like, use your ring finger because it's more gentle and it won't irritate your skin so much, and it really does work. Sorry, I've decided to wear a choker for some reason with a t-shirt. I don't know, I bought this on Sheen, however you say it. I think it was like $1 or $2, as was this necklace, which I'm like, for $1, that's amazing. Anyway, not sponsored. I just really love the necklaces that I got. Where were we? Okay. So after I do my serums and my eye stuff, I like to do my moisturizer, which y'all know I did not want to like this one, but it just does such a good job. Like, I didn't realize that I needed this product in my life. So I absolutely love the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream, even for my skin. I literally just use like the tiniest amount. And that's, I think, something that people do a lot of times wrong, is they like will use these insane amounts of products, and it's like, you really don't need to do that. A, you're just wasting your money because you spent all this money on some of these products and you're using like enough to do 3 uses of it. I hope that made sense. Like, what a lot of people use in one go is like enough for 3 times. So I'm off my soapbox now. Then the last step, of course, is always, always, always SPF. I'm not the best about remembering to do SPF, but also like I'm not really going outside ever. So not that that excuses it, but you know. So for SPF, I really like the Biossance, what is this one? The Squalene and Zinc Sheer Mineral Sunscreen. I honestly don't know all the different types of sunscreen, but I do use this one and I like it and it doesn't break me out. So there you go. Expert advice. Okay, so now the only difference that I do with this is if I am going to put on makeup, I will usually use one of these products. I don't use them together. This one I like better of the 2. This is the Sand and Sky Australian Emu Apple Dreamy Glow Drops. Now I know this is supposed to be like 2 things in one. So it's got hyaluronic acid in it. Basically it's a hyaluronic acid serum. You just use a tiny little bit. And I believe it has hemisqualene, which I think is like a lighter version of squalene oil. So you can kind of see in there. Let me see if I can turn it to where you can kind of see it. So like it's got 2 different types of liquid in there. I don't know how well you can see that. All you gotta do is shake it, and then you put like 4 or 5 drops on your face. That's it. The other product that I will sometimes use that's a little bit cheaper, because those glow drops are not cheap. I think they're like 40 bucks for that little bottle. But a good alternative would be the ordinary hyaluronic acid with B5. This one's like 12 bucks. So kind of the same thing. Not that you really need a hyaluronic acid serum, but just for me when I'm putting on makeup, I like to make sure that my skin is nice and moisturized, that it's got a good slip to it, so that way everything is gonna glide really well, especially because I'm gonna be putting on powders and things like that. So now it's the end of the day, it's time for me to take my makeup off. What am I gonna use? So obviously, if you're wearing makeup or SPF or both, any combination of those, you need to double cleanse. And I know that sounds like really extra, but trust me, you need to double cleanse, okay? So the first step is an oil cleanser. One of the ways you can tell an oil cleanser is you put it on dry, then you kind of wet your fingers, and it should have a milky lather, which I think is like emulsifying or something. But you should get that second lather. You should get that second like go with the oil cleanser. So 2 cleansers that I use personally on a regular basis that I know will do that. The one I'm using right now is the Pharmacy Green Clean Melt Away Makeup Balm. I love it. It smells amazing. I can't really tell you what the smell is, but it reminds me of something, and it keeps bugging me because I'm like, what is that smell? Like, I know that smell from somewhere, what is it? But I can't remember. So if I remember, I will get back to you on that. The other one that I really love, because I'm just super into J Beauty, obviously I love Tatcha. I have used a lot of their stuff, is the brand DHC. And this is their deep cleansing oil. This one's a little bit cheaper, but it does just as good of a job. It's just in a little different format because it's in like an actual oil looking thing. You know, you can see it kind of looks like an oil, just maybe a little bit thinner. But it's kind of cool because when you pump it on your hands, it feels like an oil, but you can lather it and you can just put it right on your face, you know, dry, and then do, like I said, with the second lather. It just really helps to really melt that makeup down. With both of these, I also like to just leave it on my skin for a minute, just like spread it all over, get that oil all over my face, and then just let it sit for a minute before I do that milky lather. Then for the second cleanse, you need to use a water-based cleanser, so something that's not an oil cleanser. So basically you're getting like your whole face clean, because you shouldn't be using your toner as a cleanser. That's not what it's for. So my cleanser of choice right now is I keep wanting to say Versed. This really bugs me that they named it this, but I really love this cleanser. I think it's supposed to be pronounced Versed, and it's their Keep the Peace Acne Calming Cream Cleanser. I love cream salicylic acid cleansers. This has 1.5% salicylic acid, which the maximum percent is 2 as far as I know, without a prescription. Plus it has blue tansy, which I feel like blue tansy is such an underrated ingredient right now, especially for inflammation, acne-prone skin. You know, one of the main reasons we get acne is because of inflammation. So if you can calm that inflammation on your face, then that will help to prevent acne as well as medicating it. So blue tansy, my skin loves it. Then my next step is I like to do a chemical exfoliation. You will notice I do not have any physical exfoliants in my skincare lineup at all. That's because when I used to use them as a teenager, I just found them really irritating, and I just found them to be really harsh. I used to live by the St. Ives, their green tea scrub cleanser thing. Would never use that ever again. Absolutely not. Oh, hello. Thank you, Windows. Good to know. Yeah, so would never do that again. I was afraid to try chemical exfoliants because I thought, I have sensitive skin, putting acid on it does not sound good. I don't know how I feel about that. So I started using this one, which is the Ordinary, their 5% lactic acid. This is the first one I tried. I believe lactic acid is supposed to be more mild on your skin than some of the other acids. So it's a good way to like get started on the process of chemical exfoliation. Just make sure you use it with a lot of like calming products, very gentle, soothing products, and that's a good way to kind of ease yourself into it, I feel like, if you have sensitive skin like mine. But since I have been using, obviously I've like almost finished this bottle, and I really like it, I decided to kind of add on more and more acids to my routine because I've worked myself up to it. So now in conjunction with that, like 2 times a week, I use the Skin Iceland. This is their Nordic face peel, or skin peel. And I like this because it has the AHAs and it has the BHAs in it. I was trying to see if it has the percentage. Don't see. Yeah. It's kind of nice. This one just feels very cooling. After that, I go back to my Essence here, the same one from earlier. And twice a day, I do like to use the Ordinary niacinamide and zinc. I just find it to work really well for my skin, especially for things like oil control, acne control, helps keep me from breaking out as much. So if you're struggling with oily skin but you still want to be gentle, try this. And after that, I do my eye again. So I do the same eye serum from earlier. I go back in with the Silk Peony from earlier. And then I finish off with my night creams. So my favorite night cream right now is the Fresh Lotus Youth Preserve. Y'all know I have talked about this. And then I top that off with the Glow Recipe Avocado Melt Retinol Sleeping Mask. Be careful with retinols, they can be irritating, kind of work yourself up to it again. There's plenty of videos out there to show you how to do that. Then I also use the eye sleeping mask that's like the same one from Glow Recipe. So retinols are really good for fine lines, wrinkles, acne. They're just a really great skincare ingredient overall. Usually I'll stop there, but if I feel like I'm especially needing some extra moisture in my skin, or I really want to lock it all in place, I do use a night oil sometimes on top of it. So I have the Acure Blue Tansy Night Oil. Again, love Blue Tansy, love the effect it has on my skin. Sometimes these night oils like this one can be super anti-inflammatory. So yeah, just keep those in mind. Like, there's nothing wrong with using a night oil if you have oily skin. Sometimes it's good to use in place of a moisturizer, especially because it does help with inflammation. The other oil that I really love is the Inkey List, their squalene oil. I find that squalene and blue tansy just are some things that my skin absolutely loves, and my skin just does so well with those ingredients. And then when I have certain special needs in my skin, like obviously maskne, one thing I found to be really helpful is these like acne healing dots that have the salicylic acid in them. So those are all the skincare products that I use. Again, like they may not, you know, they may not work for you because we don't all have the same skin. Like we don't all have the same skin type. I feel like my skin type is really strange just because I'm like so sensitive, but also so oily at the same time. But then like my skin will swing the complete other way and get so dry. I'm just like, I don't know, it's just so weird. So, skin, you know. All right, so just as a little bonus, I thought it would be fun to talk about just some of the products that I love to use on my skin, like here on my tattoos. I haven't shown y'all, I actually got more. I'm trying to think of how to show this to y'all. So I got this tattoo recently. I'm amazed at how many people do not recognize this movie, but it's such a good movie, okay? Love, love, love that tattoo. And then I also got this one, which you should know if you know Harry Potter. If you need a hint, your hint is movie 6. Isn't that beautiful? Love it. If y'all wanna know who does my tattoos, just PM me and I will let you know. So I obviously want to use SPF all over my skin. It's something that we all need to do. So I like any combination of these two products. The first one is the Boom Boom Soul Oil. I absolutely love this one for all over my body. You can see it's got like, where is it? You can see like that little surfboard in there. You see that? So if you shake it, it actually gets all shimmery in there. So it makes just a really beautiful, very subtle shimmer on your body, not anything crazy. Y'all know me, I'm not into glitter, I'm not into like looking shimmery everywhere, but like a little tiny shimmer is okay. If you're not into shimmer, and this is actually what I use on my tattoos a lot of times, is the My Soul Stick. I promise this video is not sponsored. I just freaking love Sol de Janeiro. They're so, so good. So this is literally just like a stick sunscreen that smells like their Boom Boom Cream. Both of these sunscreens smell like their Boom Boom Cream, which y'all know that I love. Okay, last product that I love for my skin, and I am wearing it today. Y'all know that I am like pasty the house, but sometimes you want like a little tint of like a bronze without having to go through a spray tan and all that headache. I like to use the Glow Motions Body Oil by Sol de Janeiro. This is the Copacabana Bronze one. I also have Samba Sway and Rio Sunset. And I use this with my little Makeup Revolution like body kabuki brush thing. And it just works so well. It's got a little pump on it like this. So I'll show you, like I put a little bit on my hand here. All you have to do is just kind of brush it out. And it just looks so gorgeous. And even over my tattoos, it kind of like brings them out, which I like. But you see, it doesn't look like a crazy spray tan where you got like 10 different colors on your hands and your arms. It actually looks really good. It's not as scary as a spray tan. And with this brush, it just glides on so well. Anything by them is amazing. I have never had a product from them that I didn't like that I've used, and I have used a lot of their products. So if I find a bad product, I'll let you know. But so far, love everything. Lastly, we can't neglect to talk about our lips. So also at night, I try to finish off, and sometimes in the day if I'm not gonna wear makeup, sometimes I'll use this during the day. But at night, I definitely will finish off with the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. This is the vanilla one. I know some people say like, oh, if you just put Vaseline on your lips, it's kind of the same thing. But I feel like this is a little more moisturizing than Vaseline, and I feel like it actually soaks into my lips better, just since it was designed to go onto your lips. So I hope you guys enjoyed learning a little bit about my skincare routine. I know it's a little different than what we normally do, but sometimes it's fun just to change it up and do something different. I have missed you guys. Life has just been so crazy with everything that's going on in the world. And for those of you who know, you know. You know what's been going on, so I'm fine. There's, you know, no drama, just the state of the world right now. But I will come back to uploading regularly. I hope to see you guys on live on Sunday. I am still planning on keeping up with our Sunday lives. Yeah, so I will see you guys on Sunday. Bye.